it's an Arabic name.
Arabic name, okay. Maybe that's how they got in India also.
Yeah.
Because of the Arabic and
night.
the Mughal influence, yeah. I think you're right. Neela means night.
Night, yeah.
Hi there, so we have this pretty lady with us. So it's very interesting because she's of Kenyan origin near Mombasa, lives in Poland and now is in India in this corner of this world. We're planning to do bite jaw procedure for her because she has underbite and she also has an open bite. And she's had, well, literally no treatment so far, right? You said another doctor, suggested surgery for you long ago in Mombasa, but you didn't go ahead with surgery.
No, I didn't go ahead.
Right. And she's had a 16-hour halt in Dubai before she got here. So I guess that's why you can find her a little tired.
Yeah.
We're working up with her splints and models and everything. I'm going to show you her scan first up because we have some interesting findings on the scan. All right. So you can see the jaw. The back teeth are touching. The front teeth aren't touching. And this is what we call as an open bite, which means you bite and then the mouth is open. That's an open bite. Now, the open bite in her case is related to her habit of tongue thrusting. That is, when she swallows, she gets the tongue in the center. So instead of putting the tongue on the roof of the mouth, if you put the tongue in between the two teeth, and then over many years, and this happens when they grow, so like when you're about 10, 12, 14, in your teens, and this can develop. Apart from that, she also has an underbite, which means that the upper jaw hasn't quite grown to what it should have. The lower jaw has rotated downwards and the upper jaw has not grown enough. So we're looking at growth issues that are affecting both her upper and lower jaws, which in technical terms is an underbite and an open bite. Right. Now I'll come to the interesting part that was not visible during the video consultation.
Yeah.
And we're going to show you that. Look at these two guys sitting here. So you can count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. The actual number of teeth that they should be in one jaw is 16 because we have 32. Look at this one now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Full complement of teeth. 2 teeth missing. And where are those 2 teeth? They're right here. These are the canines or the corner teeth. They're actually sitting very high up for her on the base of the nose. I'm going to show you now on the 3D view. So that's the pyriform rim of the nose, and the teeth is literally sitting at the base of the nose. It should have come down more than an inch or 2, and now it's sitting here. Now the plan for us to do a high level litho 1. So when we do the osteotomy, I also plan to get these 2 teeth off so that she doesn't need another surgery for that. Unfortunately, these teeth, as you can see, are very close to these 4 teeth. The 2 centrals and the laterals, you see that? So if it's less than 5 millimeters distance to the other teeth, then our dentist will also have to do a root canal treatment to prevent any damage to these good teeth, right? So this is going to be added on to the surgery if possible. Alright, so that's the surgical aspect now. So we're going to be working on the upper jaw, we're going to be working on the jaw from the back, and also an osteotomy to correct the open bite. I told her 8 plates and some 32 screws. That's a lot of hardware. But the good thing is this hardware is not going to be noticed. It's going to be inside. You're not going to feel it, but you're going to know that there's some software hardware inside. Alright, and how do you feel about about your experience so far? Because you've been waiting for like many years, and
Yes. I feel like finally it's happening.
Okay.
And, I'm so happy it's happening in
that's
safe
nice.
hands.
Okay, thank you.
I am very confident and I'm happy about it. So I'm looking forward.
And you're not scared or tensed or apprehensive or anxious?
Used to be, but now.
Not now? That's awesome.
Once I
Okay.
met you, talked to you, nothing.
Cool.
I felt everything was in order.
Thank you. That was really nice because we also took the splints there, and my team, they're working on the models. So we make the mock surgery and then we prepare the splints and everything. So I didn't explain on the splint business very clearly or in detail till now. So what we actually do is a mock surgery. Mock as in you would do the surgery on the models that they're preparing before we'll actually do them on you. So it's like a first surgery, and then you know what movements we have to achieve with the scan and with your clinical pictures and with your photographic analysis. So that gives us the models. That's happening. And so that's why we take some time. And so we scheduled you for tomorrow, as I mentioned. So we're going to be done with all of that. One other small note is we might put some small clips on your teeth. Those will be temporary, not like braces, but between. We would take them off before you leave, before you go back to your country. All right?
Yes.
So we tried to convince her for a video after procedure as well, and I hope she obliges like she did now. She's very kind to have obliged for this video, and she has a very, I thought, an Indian name, but she said it's an Arabic origin. But anyway, so yeah. We'll plan the surgery for you tomorrow, and she's going to be with us for about 11 days precisely. So hopefully before you leave, we can have a similar kind of a quick short video where our people can see the difference. We show you the scans, what we've done and everything. Okay. All right. And hopefully by that time, you're going to be feeling comfortable. You're going to be feeling nice as well, with not much of pain and very minimal swelling.
Hopefully.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you too.
Thank you. Thank you.
So what we see is a typical class 3 prognathism with an anterior open bite. Now the jaws are constituted in this way because of two reasons. Yes, there is an open bite because of a tongue thrusting habit. The tongue is constantly pushing the lower jaw ahead. So we see the shape of the lower jaw is in a U-shaped manner. The lower jaw seems to be outwardly placed while the upper jaw seems to be inwardly placed. So the problem lies in both the jaws, and hence a bi-jaw surgery or a two-jaw surgery. You can just retract a little bit more. We see that her canines are missing. By canines I mean that your main tooth for tearing or eating, or the pointy teeth with sharp cusps are missing on both the sides. It's because these are impacted or they are placed upward in the maxillary jaw. And the lower jaw, if you can open your mouth a little bit, we see the shape of the lower jaw seems to form a square angle on this region, which is the anterior region. The plan will be a bi-jaw surgery with the maxillary advancement, the canines going off, an intrusion or an impaction or inward movement for the lower jaw, which is the mandible, also with a concomitant subapical probably, to get the dental occlusion in harmony. Bite, ma'am. This is a very classical case of an anterior open bite leading to this kind of facial proportions. If you can close your mouth and just turn one side, and we see the lower 1/3 of the face, which is from the base of the nose to the chin, we see that the facial profile is concave, which is it's going at an outward arc. That's because the upper jaw doesn't have fullness, it doesn't have support, while the lower jaw, because of the anterior open bite, is forwardly placed. So this bi-jaw surgery requires work on both the maxilla and the mandible. That is a two-jaw procedure, maybe with more than 2 osteotomies in her case. Probably 3 would do the job for her. Let's see how it goes and how the occlusions settle, how the facial proportions are changed post the surgery and before she goes home. Thank you.
Completed a face makeover for this patient. We've done upper jaw surgery, lower jaw surgery, osteotomy on the chin, a high lipo one, a rotation of the maxilla and the mandible. And this is how the patient is right now. This patient is coming all the way from different part of this world, Africa. Okay, anyways, we're going to show you how she looked before. She's a very long face, underbite and open bite. And now you can see the teeth are visible. We're going to show you another view where you can clearly appreciate the underbite and the open bite. You can see that. And that had resulted in a very long chin, angular mandible. You can see strong growing. All of that has been fixed. We're going to show you the side view now. It's more swollen. The whole face had gone protruded, concave face. As you can clearly see, you can look at the chin angle, the angle of the nose to the lips, the cheek, the lower lip pouting out. Alright. And now she's got a much more balanced face. More importantly, since we've corrected the underbite and we've corrected the open bite, it's also a functional surgery which would improve her chewing,